It is October the 27th, 2023. It's about 7:35 a.m. And I just woke up and around Arrington-Bey. I'm at Crossman's Apartments. And like many mornings waking up, Annapolis is spraying this film in the air, in the sky. I was hearing a lot of feedback in the apartment, Spanish speaking um, accents. Um, You see, this is the second go around. I saw when I opened my eyes, there was one. Now, this is not counting what was sprayed probably in the night skies, but I opened my eyes and I saw them spraying in the skies. And when I first came to Annapolis, I remember I would look up at the skies because we were actually living in a tent, and they were spraying in the skies a lot. And I said this before, I've seen this before too many times, a lot in the skies here. So when you have people behaving odd, sickness and so forth, you have to think about what is in the air, what's being sprayed in the air, and also other chemicals they might be consuming. So and that can also be a part of transforming people mentally, and also biologically. So if you're being transformed in other ways, and then to top it off, you are the air you breathe has chemicals in it. So if the birds are not natural birds, um, the dogs are not natural dogs, the cats are not natural cats. Um, Everything as possible is being copied and created in a different form that's out of natural law. And then an entity is spraying chemicals in the sky. Now, I'm not sure if these are chemtrails, but look how long they're staying in the sky. And this is the second go around. I opened my eyes and I looked outside, and I just because we sleep where we can see. As soon as the sun comes up, we can see in the sky. That's how I like it. I like the trees. You know, I like looking at the trees and the plants and so forth. Look how long the smoke is staying in the sky. If you have humanoid AI controlling a city, I'm not saying this is what's going on with Annapolis, but this is a city where United States Navy and Army, and I definitely, I would say I'm 99.9% sure that too many of them are unnaturalized, and other military forces are here, Air Force. Why would they allow such things to happen? When I was growing up, I never saw things like this in the country. This started to happen more so where we would see these sprays in the sky. I remember in the 80s, or late in the mid 80s or 90s, when people started to test what was coming down from the sky, and they started to find different chemicals. And then I remember when all those birds started to die, different types of birds started to die in different areas of planet Earth. They will actually fall out of the sky dead. And then, and now we have birds that are not natural birds. Fish that are not natural fish. Cows that are not natural cows. Not all, but that definitely exists. Horses and so forth, because the same code that they have given to too many people, can't say everyone, no, but too many, they have definitely given it to the animals, lions and tigers. And so you have predators that have the intellect of a human. Snakes are not natural snakes. Alligators and crocodiles are not natural alligators and crocodiles. Gorillas are not natural gorillas, because of the same code that they have given to too many of the humans. They gave to the animals as well, or that and they were and so they probably start off with the apes first, the monkeys, like they usually do when they test things out, and then they start treating the humans like monkeys and giving it to the humans as well. Not all, but too many humans. So usually scientists, they like to test things on animals first, monkeys, and then third world countries, humans in third world countries, and then they start to give what they tested to the humans and treat them as a monkey. As I woke up, I had a thought of how you spray roaches. You know, when you spray roaches, there's the plane. The roaches die because of the fumes, especially if they have nowhere to go and they are contained in an area. It's because of the fumes. So if you have airplanes spraying and spraying and spraying, wherever they're spraying, because it's not normal smoke, isn't that the same thing we do when we're trying to get rid of roaches that are not natural roaches? I mean, I've seen some roaches when I was in New York, but definitely when I was in the hotel. But they sprayed and got rid of them. They were not natural roaches. I was like, "What? Look at this! Look at this roach!" I mean, I kept stepping on it, stepping on it. It would not die. Hold on. So here's another round of sprays. So those are a little different. I went to the restroom. So, um, Elon, and so I just got up once again. So the reason why I'm showing this is for a reason because of the attack on natural law. Now I'm not sure if these are chemicals. I'm going to say that, but too many have done research and tested they call them chemtrails, and they have because of especially when we first started to see them in the sky. Because many, such as myself, remember when we never saw these in the sky. We never saw such things, such smokes expand in a manner that was not natural coming from an airplane in the sky. I'm 51 years old, but see, the youth don't remember such things. So they grew up seeing these things. They think this is normal. But many that are in their 60s and 70s and 80s, over 100, they remember when such things like this would never would, they never saw in the sky. It's the same with the animals. So we know those such in my age and up, we know what a natural animal is because we grew up around natural animals, and we knew if something was odd about the weather and bugs. Like me, I'm telling you, I was stepping on bugs, like the roaches. Um, it all like I think it was 2022. I think it was, I'm not sure, 20 or close. Yeah, I think it was 2022. All of a sudden, roaches I was seeing roaches in the room at the hotel we were living in. It was, I think, still called Extended Stay America. And I was like, I've never seen roaches like this in this hotel. What's going on? And I started really cleaning and so forth and cleaning. And then I was hearing people say that's the bug people. But they put the bug people out or on her or something like that. So it made me think about the projects. And certain projects had when they have a lot of roaches, because the roaches were definitely not natural. I could tell that it was like some type of I don't know. They weren't like um, what's the word? um, they just weren't natural roaches. The best description I would say is this one guy did a research. He had a mosquito, and he said he turned the mosquito abdomen on his around on its back, and it had numbers on the mosquito. And he was like, "Why do some insects literally have numbers on their abdomen?" Now, if you so once again, we that's over 50 years old remember how natural animals behave, including birds, like some would say, that's the bird man, and also humans, humans, and how humans would behave. We remember, but the youth, especially if they too have the telepathic code, they have been normalized to think that this is how it always have been, and they have no idea what what natural law is possibly, and that is possibly the purpose to create a generation where they would never know what natural law is, what is a natural being, because them themselves are not natural.